Alright, here we are at the greenhouse. This is where my grandmother lived for, shoot, I don't even know how long, long time. We actually lived here with her for a little while. That little window upstairs was, my bedroom was at that window. And I had to walk through these other two windows is where upstairs on this side is where my parents' bedroom was, so I had to walk through their bedroom to get into my bedroom. There's two doors on the front of the house. We didn't use those very often. I think we might have used the one on the right, or the one on the right. Some. The one on the left, I don't ever remember that thing being open. But upstairs was my grandmother's room, her bedroom. On the left was the living room, and on the right was the dining room. So coming around this back, these back three windows to the left were the kitchen. And then you had a little area, a seating area in the kitchen. And then there was a seating room in the kitchen. And I don't know what this room was for. There was a room there. And then there was a room over here. I think there's a window. Yeah. There was a window on there's a room in the back behind the living room. That's where my sister, that was her room. But yeah, I mean, you can see the house needs to come down. It's pretty rough. I know Michael was out here doing something. Somebody was out here doing some malicious stuff. The door's been left open, so who knows what's... Yeah, it's just all falling apart. As you can see, can't even open the door. But it stinks of mold. But yeah, there's that. Can see some of that. There used to be a big tree right there. It's gone. But they used to have a big swing on it. That was really cool. And there was a time when my grandmother didn't have water in the house. And there's the pump you had to come out and get water in a kettle or a bucket or whatever and carry it into the house. As you can see, the trailer is gone. And I'm doing something. I've got a motorhome covered up and a dumpster. I don't know. The house is still standing. That house needs to come down too. That thing is pretty rough. But so far there's no building going on over here. They're keeping the field mowed, which is nice, because if you don't, it gets filled up with trees. And it looks like they've got a kind of opened a clearing down the bottom. So I don't know what their plans are, but there's all that. Here's where the trailer used to be. I don't know if that is the deck that we had. Maybe. Yeah, I think it is. They must have tore the building part of it down. So I think the last time I came up, the building was still there. But yeah, the trailer would have been kind of, there's it right through here. So it's gone. And like I said before, that was all open fields up until really just not too long ago. Both the right and left. This is a garage that my Uncle Stan and my dad built for Nana years ago. Still standing, surprisingly. Somebody's storing a tractor in there. I don't know whose that is. Heather and her husband's, or whose that is. But that's obviously what they've been using to mow. Used to be an ice house right there. Used to be a chicken coop over here, back in behind there. And Nana's husband, we called him Poppy, he used to have a garden. The guy was like 80 years old, and he used to have a garden out here. But I'll give you a little shot of going down into the basement of the greenhouse, kind of like they just need to knock this thing down. It's pretty rough. But it was a dirt floor. That looks kind of creepy, huh? But it was just a dirt floor. She used to put all of her canned goods down there. It was very common to find snakes. So, yeah, it's the wild. But that's basically it. The property, this was Uncle Stan and Aunt Lois's property. They sold it. Somebody's got trailers up on the hill. There's some of the property that's in that corporate piece is up beyond the trailers on that hill, and then beyond that, up on the very top, there's some. My grandmother had already sold some property to some people, and they built houses up there, kind of like in line with the roundhouse, and just kind of like straight back. So there's still a sliver, well, maybe 5 acres up there on the top. There's some land right here around the greenhouse, and then beyond Alice's property and down to the river is where the bulk of it is, which is kind of like down that way. So that's basically what we got. And it is very cold. It's like 17 degrees, and it's feeling like snow. Snow's coming in. Don't know when, but as you can see, it looks like snow sky. So there's what we got.